So Valentine's Day was a few days ago. Are you looking for love? Dating it?
I'm gonna be nice. I ain't gonna be fresh. You know, I'm not looking for love. I'm looking to get busy.
Okay, busy.
Or get somebody's social security check, you know. I'm staying in my lane, girl. No, really. I had a bad breakup, so it was good though, you know, but not for me. I don't know. I don't have the answers anymore. I used to. I thought I did, but I do not have the answers, especially during COVID.
Yeah.
Because you're keeping a lot in, and now you want to come out real strong, and then you get scared. You
Yeah.
know, and I want to go online, but I can't do that because I don't want to date no normal men. You know, no 9 to 5. They don't know what I'm talking about. I mean, I'm glad y'all got a job. You know, I'm glad I got a job, but they can't handle me. I'm too crazy, you know.
Some people want to know what I think about this, okay? What I think about Jackie Harry and her comments about, you know, needing a man, basically needing some attention. I think she's nasty, okay? I think she's a nasty, dirty, creepy old woman and shit for saying this shit in open public. She has no decorum and shit. It's exactly what I've been talking about on and off and shit for, a while now. There's no more matriarchs. All right, there's no matriarchs in the black community and shit. There's just women competing with each other and, oppressing their men and competing with them too and shit and stunning the growth of their children and fucking up the family for generations and shit. It all leads back to this crap and shit. And if you are religious and shit, you understand why the Bible staunchly states that the man is the head of the fucking household because of this nonsense, okay? This trash she's talking. Even if she feels that way, I don't begrudge her for her feelings and her needs. People have feelings and needs and shit. She's 13 years older than me. She's 13 years older than me. And I'm embarrassed to say that because, like, when I was a kid, I thought she was much older than what she was and whatnot. And I think that's a goddamn shame and shit. And I never thought of her as a sex symbol. But sometimes I would try to see if, she had, some cake in the back. Because she did this fucked up mini series called Women of Brewster's Place, where she was playing a woman of a fallen woman who was trying to redeem herself through the church, and she ended up getting her cheeks clapped by a fucking pastor, a poverty pimp pastor, and he didn't even want to take her back home. He dropped off down the block. He had said, "Oh, it's somewhere I could drop you," and she's showing that she really wasn't playing a character. Shit, she says she doesn't want a 9 to 5 guy or anything like that, and I think it's cool. I don't think anyone should get upset with her saying she doesn't want a 9 to 5 guy. She has a net worth of $6 million, but that don't mean shit, okay? If she want any kind of real Mandingo label, certified peen and shit, she's gonna pay for it. She's gonna pay. She's gonna have to take her ass down, get her passport out, and go to Jamaica, get on that fucking raft, and get her limestone massage and a little plastic bag on the thing. If anybody knows what I'm talking about. Okay, I think she's dirty and nasty and creepy and shit. Okay, and I think that more men need to start reacting to these women the way they've been reacting to us for generations and shit. Putting all these, hanging all these millstones about our neck about just things that are just natural, growth and social interaction and shit. You start telling women when they're creepy or when they're being out of pocket or nasty or acting like a 304. Just be upfront with it and shit. That's why I never really shitted on August Alsina and shit, other than the usual. Because I like that he exposed Jada Pinkett. She would still be doing crazy shit right now on the down low and shit. Just, besides torturing her husband and shit, who made her somebody because she's nothing. All right? This woman, Jackie Harry, man, I am not shocked, okay? And then she went on further to embarrass herself in cringy fashion and shit. She went on by saying that she preferred a man like Dave Bautista and shit, a former wrestler. Talking about she had watched a Netflix movie of his and that he was walking around in the state of undress that had her aroused. And I was like, oh, I guess she's not in menopause or nothing. I thought like the plumbing dries up or something down there. But like it's all I hate to be crass and shit, but some people like this, crass, you know, uncultured people, they just have a hole that needs to be filled and shit, okay? And I think she should just, you know, get herself a gigolo, get herself a live-in guy, like a Pookie. They're out there, there's plenty of Pookies out there. There's a lot of guys that will, You can hit them up and shit, or they can hit you up. You could put your, maybe you could follow at least that shitty ass comedian Lunel put up. She put up her, she put it all out there and shit. Okay, and she put her shit on the glass, man. She got an OnlyFans page. I don't know if it's still up or nothing. But she had put herself on there in her underwear and everything. Like some boudoir pictures and shit. You think Jackie Harry is gonna go that route and shit and put her charms on display? What's under those clothes? Okay, what's under those clothes that you think you can get a guy, a high value guy by her own definition? Dave Bautista of all people and shit. Who was a family man and shit in his career, and his wife ran most of his career early on and shit and I think they're separated or something. But it has nothing to do with Jackie Harry and her prurient interest that she talks about on TV. And did she know she being nasty? She's always been like kind of trashy to me, But I just tolerated it because my parents came from the pre civil rights South and shit, and I seen a lot of women like that growing up and shit in the Shy and down south and shit. I seen a lot of Jackie Harry's walking around and shit. And usually they got the cheeks clapped, they got in a toxic relationship, had a bunch of kids, and that was a rap and shit. Okay, she's gonna have to pay. Jackie Harry's gonna have to pay. She's a nasty, nasty woman. A stinking nasty. I get a pissy smell. It's scratch and sniff from that clip is scratch and sniff, and I smell piss. Okay, you're nasty. You're gross. You're a dusty. No, I can't say that because black women call black men dusties all the time. I will now christen you a musty.
This message has been paid for by the Dusties. Yes, the niggas you love to hate.